Hello everybody, you're here with Cle De Peau Beauty with your host Claudia Lara. Thank you very much for tuning in. So today we're gonna do a video about Lisa Eldridge glosses. I don't have them all. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And so that's what we're gonna be doing today. Now, this is sort of a trilogy because I did 2 videos prior to this with everything that I have on. I did the full face in a very, I call it like I was watching how Dior is coming up with a very natural, but just a tiny bit of gray underneath. So we did that. And then the other one was about the eyes using the Chantecaille duo eyeshadows. And then now we're coming to this. And of course, what I have in my face, and I'll list it down below, is the Sisley blush and then the new Chanel Highlight Le Blanc. So if you want to see that review, please look for that link below. But now we're going into lips. So what do I have on so far? Oh, well, if you want to see this, keep on watching. So I have on the gloss Lisa Eldridge Charm. So this is a pinkish because the only other 2 light ones that I have, so there's these 3. So this is the pinkish Charm, and then this is the brownish, which is Songbird, and then Go Lightly will be the peach. So these are sort of the lightest colors, right? And then we have a little darker colors, which are this. And we have Blush, Cinnabar, and Affair. So Affair, this one, I guess I could put it on the other liners because this is neutral. What is the difference between these 2? This is a little more peachy, it's a little more brown. The peachy one is the Songbird and then Affair. Now it's interesting, I own all of her lipsticks. I don't own all of her glosses. So we'll see how it goes. This one I applied a little while ago. And the reason I did it this way is because I wanted you to see how it looks after a while. I still feel the moisturization, you know what I mean. I still feel the moisture in, there it goes, in my lips. But I don't think I see the glossiness or the reflecting. You can still see healthy lips. I don't think you see like, oh, your lips are dry or they need something. But I don't see that glossiness that I would, for example, with a Pat McGrath. Which are some of my favorites. So there you have it. Now let's remove this one, and I guess I will swatch them. Let's swatch this one. So I'm gonna swatch Charm. This is one of the ones that I do go for or search. What is wrong with me today? Maybe because I already filmed the other 2 videos. So this is one of the ones that I do reach for the most because it looks, I mean, now that I swatch it, it looks very pink and it looks very like it will cover your lips quite a bit. So if you saw this in a picture, this swatch, I would say, oh no, that's too pink. But this is how it actually applies. It applies transparent and then just gives you that little pinky-ish to the lips. That's very interesting. So this is why it's hard sometimes to purchase given the swatches, right? So now let's swatch the second one. Now this is another one of my favorites if I'm going for more peachy, warmer sort of looks. There you have it. It has kind of a fluorescent to it. I know you can't really see it across, but it does kind of this very summery. She does that on some of her lipsticks. Now, when she first started with her line, and she started with lipsticks. Now she has lip liners and glosses and blush and, you know, liquid eyeliners and foundation. But when she first started with her line, which is a few years ago, I mean 2 or 3 years ago only, she's a makeup artist. Oh, by the way, if you don't know, she's a makeup artist based in England, and she has done, you know, the most famous and a lot of artistic and, you know, so she's well established and a, what do you call it, expert. So on makeup and colors. And she has her YouTube channel, which I watch all the time with tutorials. So she's great. And she's young. Well, around my age. To me, that's just young. I think she's younger than me, actually. But nevertheless. So there's this fluorescent color to that. So when she first launched, that's where I started, right? Before I went to a tangent. When she first started her line, she came out with a lipstick called Go Lightly. And it's the only one that I don't own, the one that got away. At the beginning, I was like, it's too peachy, it's too light, whatever. Now, she came out with something that she says is very similar. And, oh, now if I can remember, oh, Dense Card. Thank goodness it was the first one. This is the one that she says resembles, this is the lipstick, and this is the gloss. That resembles very close to that Go Lightly, the one that got away from me. I think the other one's a tiny little bit more peachy, but look, slightly, right? I mean, you see the tone. It's obviously a lipstick, and then the gloss. So this one is very good. And again, even though it swatches like this and you see quite a bit of color, when you apply it on your lips, and let's do that. So let me take what I have on. Let me take it off and I'll be right back. All right, so I am back. Now, the first thing I'm debating on, because I don't have all her lip liners, the one that I do use, because I have many other liners. Oh, and I wanted to compare that, you know, and I just noticed that today. The way the liners look are very, very similar to Charlotte Tilbury. I had them down like this, and I was like, which ones are Lisa Eldridge? Yes, there's differences, of course. But you know, the fact that they have this part with, which is very useful when you have them to see more or less the colors. But I have the whole collection of Charlotte Tilbury, Bobbi Brown, I have Pat McGrath, I have Lisa Natasha Denona. So I have a lot of lip liners, and all in the kind of neutral, pinky, peachy, things like that. Maybe I'll do a video on them. So I haven't bought all the Lisa Eldridges. So the one that I did buy from her, I have 2 or 3 or 4. So I guess quite a lot. But the one that I bought that is very neutral, the only one, is Affair. But Affair is a lot, you know, it is neutral, but it has color. So it will shift most of the colors of how they look. The reason I got this lip liner was because it's darker than my lips. And so when I'm wearing very light lipsticks, it actually helps me. Because if not, I look very, very bare. And so I like this for, you know, I use it for all of them. Or I use some of my other lip liner, obviously. So I don't know if I should put some on so you see it correctly, or just the gloss itself. Let's go over the gloss itself so you see the actual color. So this is Go Lightly, and this is the peachy. You see the fluorescent? I think it's showing. But if I apply it all the way it's supposed to, you don't see like a fluorescent color in my lips, right? But you see the peachiness. Now, very, very creamy. Oily, wraps my lips, which is very lovely. I think this one wraps my lips a little more than the Charm, which is interesting. They're supposed to be the same formula. I didn't feel as warmth and cozy with the gloss than with the Go Lightly. I wonder why that is. Maybe because I have the lip liner. Maybe that did make a difference. Having the lip liner underneath didn't allow me to really feel the gloss itself. Maybe. That's weird. We'll see, because we're going to keep trying other ones. So look how lovely. So just based on the one previous to this one has a little more color payout, I'm finding out. but I would use it for different reasons. The other one is a little more pinkish, right? And so if I was wearing a lipstick, if I wouldn't wear it on its own because it's too light for me. This one, just with the lip liner, I think it brought out a little bit my face, which I appreciate. This is very, very nice. Now let's apply a little bit of the Affair just so you know what I mean, that it does help. And I would probably put it below it, but I'm just lining my lips a little bit outside of the line, just so my lips look a little fuller. But one thing speaks a lot about the formula is that you can wear it without the liner, and you saw it didn't splur all over or move all over. I think you could just wear it on its own. What I'm doing there is not necessarily cleaning up. I'm trying to melt the lip liner a little bit into the gloss. So it fades a little bit, it still looks natural. Look how beautiful, right? So it did cover my lips for sure. I feel they're protected, I feel they're moist, and I can go about my day. And it probably will last like that, like a glove in your hand, you know, will cover it, and sort of you forget that it's there, but you still have a glove on. That's how it feels on the lips. Now, if you notice, just for me talking for a little bit, they're setting a little bit in the sense that I don't see the glossiness or the wetness that much anymore, and I think that's what happens. At least with this one, which I didn't see happening with the Charm, which is a little lighter, I can see the color pay out, and I appreciate that. So for you girls that like a little color, this seems to be it. This is Go Lightly. Wow, that's very nice. See, I'm discovering here with you. And it didn't bother that I use a rosiest blush. I mean, this is Rose 2 from Sisley, L'Orchidée, which is not a combination of peach and pink. It's pink, rose. But yeah, I guess it has a little lighting. And I guess the Chanel highlight that has a little bit of golden rose. I mean, did I show it to you? Maybe that's what's helping that my blush doesn't look totally pink, especially since I'm wearing a pink shirt. All right, moving on. It's because those details matter. When I'm showing this, those details matter. It makes a difference on how a gloss will look. Okay, so let me remove this and we'll be back with the next one. Okay, I am back. And so I'm gonna play Songbird. This was the lightest of the two neutral that I show you. And I'm not wearing any lip liner. Which again, that lip liner Affair I think would help quite a bit with this color. Let me swatch it for you. So that's Songbird. This is the eyeliner, the lip liner. See how perfect it will go? I don't know if I want to bore you putting it on as well. Why not? Just in this case, just because the colors are so perfectly. Right? Oh, I love this combination. Very nice. I mean, if you're looking at very neutral, if I had a little more brownish, I mean, I'm even thinking like the Mimi from Westman Atelier. And of course, I mean, if this was a Lisa Eldridge video only, I mean, she has a blush called, not Enliven, Soap Dish, I think. Let's see if I find it here. Love Blush, Cle De Peau. Oh, Dante's Dream. I don't know if these are in stock anymore. And I don't know if she's gonna change the formula, but those really look perfect. It has a little more pinkish brown to them, and they go perfect. But look how beautiful this Songbird is. All right, well, I'm gonna remove this and I'll be right back. All right, so I am back and we have now a fair. Now this is interesting because how can I apply this without the lip liner, right? Because this is the one that goes with that lip liner. But I wanted you to see the color by itself. And now we're talking. So we're increasing in color. And if you notice immediately, my mood starts changing. This is a fair. Now, why does it start changing? Because I bring some color to my face. Well, it's not directly to my face, it's really to my lips, but it brings color to my face. You know what I mean. So look how beautiful. It's kind of a caramel color, right? I feel like it's not even useful to do this because when you put it on top of the gloss, this kind of slides with the gloss. I'm not really tinting, but for what it's worth. Look how beautiful. I love a fair. That didn't sound right. I didn't say I love to have an affair. I just said I love a fair, and that didn't sound that right. You know, words matter. I always say that. I love this lip color affair. How about that? How about that? Yeah, that sounded, you know, that there is the importance of grammatics, right? Of grammatical, or using the words correctly, what goes in front and what goes behind it. You know what I mean. Am I sounding like a grandma now? Well, there you have it. Love this color. Now let's speed it up. We have two more to go. Two more to go, and they are the stronger colors. So let me remove this and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So I do have the lip liners for Cinnabar and blush. And I think it will be wise to apply them with them. Why not? Because if I apply it after I use the gloss, I think it slides and it doesn't look that great, I don't think. So I'm just gonna apply blush. That way you see the lip liner as well. And look, I'm just applying it on the outside, so you'll see the actual color in the inside of the actual gloss. So it's funny how I'm applying the lip liner. It looks like a heart. That just shows a little bit of the mood I am, right? Emphasizing the little peak, and it's not straight. No, it's not straight. But it will not matter after I put the gloss. So I just apply the blush. That's the color of the lip liner, and we're gonna apply the blush of the gloss. And I also have the lipstick, but this is just lip liner and gloss. And you see my lips are bare, so you'll see the color there. Oh, this also is that warm feeling. The first feeling is delicious because you do feel the oil, not the creamy, it's oil. You feel oil. It doesn't have a flavor. I'm even sitting straight, right? Look how beautiful. I love this blush. Let's swatch it. What would you say? See, to me, obviously this is not the neutral softy colors. I didn't even put it in that. I think she still puts it in a kind of neutral light sort of category, but it's not this too, right? It's not transparent, pinky, peachy. These are becoming more neutral, but to me, it's not totally neutral. It has a little rosy, because this is the level of neutral that I need to uplift my face. All of those very barely there, almost there, don't help me out. I don't know if you're like me. I think if you are a little more warm to your face and blonder, those very neutral pinky there help you more. Although, I have to say, I've been seeing more and more blondes in that coloring that I just described with red lipsticks, and I love it. I don't know why you guys don't wear it that much. I've heard in certain occasions they say, well, it doesn't look that great on me, but I don't know. I like the way it looks. Maybe it's just me. Or maybe you do wear it, I don't know. But this is more up my alley. I like it. I don't know why I reach more for the other ones, because I want to be that barely there. But watching myself here in camera, I think these colors really do me a lot more favor than the lighter ones. I will keep that in mind for next videos and next makeup looks. Look at that mess. My hair. All right, and last, we have the last one, and I'm very excited about it because it's Cinnabar. This one was one of her latest releases. So I'll be right back. All right, I am back. And I'm glad I'm back now, because if I continue without being on camera, you should see the mess. So the first thing is I already touch all the swatches. So there's no way I can show you all the swatches at once. But that's okay, I have shown you one by one. And then I was almost filling my whole lips with the liner. All right, so I am wearing the Cinnabar lip liner. I didn't want to take your time applying it. You already saw me bare lips, and now this is the Cinnabar. I'm already liking the color, even though, remember, the color of this Cinnabar is very in the warm, kind of fall, kind of dragon. Well, there's a dragon, so I don't want to confuse you, but, well, you'll see the color, trying to describe it to you. But I almost fill my whole lips with it, and I don't want to do that because I want you to see the gloss color in the middle where I don't have lip liner. But there's a lip liner. All right. This reminds me of cinnamon, probably because of the name Cinnabar. That's what I was trying to say. All right, let's apply it. But it's more in the terracotta. That's what I wanted to say. Terracotta, warmth, and my makeup for the rest of the face is not necessarily that, right? Immediately feel that warmth that I was talking to you about. The glove, putting in your hand, a soft glove. But for the lips, and let's see how it swatches, even though I can't show you next to the other ones. Ay, Dios mío. I mean, come on. Why did I have to grab my hand for? There was no reason. But here I was, grabbing my finger. I'll just swatch the last one, blush and Affair, on the same hand, so you see the difference. Ay, Claudia. So this is blush, and then let me grab Affair, because those were kind of the warmer, stronger colors. All right, so Affair, blush, Cinnabar. Obviously, this is the one I have on. Whoa, I hadn't even looked at myself. Totally uplifted because of the boldness of the color. What a shift. I think even my under eyes look less tired. I look a lot better like this. Even if the blush is pink, it doesn't matter, right? It just works well. So this is why I am so happy I did get the lip liner with the gloss, because when it's strong colors, and strong gloss colors that could fade out. Although this formula is not like that. It's not like you feel like it will smear all over. If you touch it, it would. You should have seen my hand. So it does stay wet. I mean, like I said, even after a while, you can still feel you have something on your lips. Just like my description of the glove, you put the glove on, you're like, oh, that feels so good. And then you sort of forget it's there. But the moment you bring your attention to it, you're like, yeah, I still have the glove on. You can tell. This is how this one feels, I think. There's no scent, there's no flavor. It's just that warmth. You do feel that warmth. And then it starts the glossiness. It will start, that's why I keep talking. Yeah, right, that's why. A little bit. You'll see the glossiness do reside a little bit. But you stay with the color payout, especially with these darker colors. So if you like a red lipstick like this, you know, now I'm getting curious. You know, she has a ribbon, which is a more neutral sort of color. She has Myth, which is another very reddish, kind of more berry. I mean, she has all her lipsticks in glosses. So if you want to try something bold like this, in this magnitude like I'm describing, it will be a good choice to have the lip liner, the gloss in a brighter color. Now I'm being very tempted to order a red one. I don't know, probably Myth or yeah, Myth, because I already ordered a couple of red lipsticks. When Stefan new collection is coming, that video is coming up, so look for it. And coming Pat McGrath also is sending a red lipstick, or I order with my order. So yeah, I wouldn't get another ribbon, for example, and I do own the lipstick. Anyway, I'm going on and on and on, not necessarily. So this is the look, these are the glosses. Please, if you're here with me still to right now and you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel. And if you don't like what you see, but you're still here, please subscribe to my channel. And comment down below, request, suggestions, everything is welcome. Any videos you want to see. And please thumbs up and ring the bell on the right hand corner. There's so many things for my memory. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.